Just checking to make sure everything loads in, and that it properly starts the stream. Hello everyone, this is Wolfe. We're back. Some Minecraft survival today. Right now I'm just trying to make sure the stream is working correctly. It should be. Just a little bit of input lag on my little screen I use to watch as it comes through. So last time we did quite a bit of exploring, actually. Found some useful things. Silk Touch Pickaxe. I have an Unbreaking 2 Pickaxe, so that could be useful. As well as got a couple of other gold tools. Silk Touch Shovel, and a Fire Aspect Sword. But the big one that I found were these leather boots. Now, I do not know why it's not. It should be showing, it should be playing. I don't know why it's not live. Oh, my replay says I'm live. Just not showing anything. What's going on? Confirmed audio is working, it's just not capturing my screen. Why are you not capturing? It's capturing it on OBS. Game capture, it's working. For a minute in, I don't know why it's not showing anything the other end. Alright, I guess I get to do a little bit of troubleshooting. Well, fortunately this area is relatively safe, so I can just go ahead and hang around down here and see what goes on. Well, I tab out and figure out why it's not actually showing what it's supposed to be showing. There's no playback on YouTube's end. That's strange. Stream is live. Should be going out. There we go. Alright, now why is that playback not aligned what I have elsewhere? More specifically, why is this not actually going out? Let's step over here. I will start playback. There we go. Oh, that was definitely a little bit of strangeness there. Alright, so last time I went out and I got quite a few useful things, including some diamonds, some more lapis, a few emeralds, more hearts of the sea, some obsidian, and a couple of other useful bits and pieces too. I've got plenty of books coming in now. Got some more moss, so there's that. Moss go in here? That's right there. Okay. Potion of water breathing, TNT, nuggets, other stuff. With that said though, I think the next step, the most logical step for me to do right now, is to do some exploring. Yeah, I've got plenty that, plenty that I could definitely, oh, and I got tons of gold too. I've got plenty that I could definitely do right now with just building, but I need some better tools, I need some better equipment, and most importantly, I need experience and things for redstone. So I think what I'm going to do right now, at least for this particular instance, after I put the glass in the windows, of course, is I'm probably going to head into the Nether for a bit. Get some glowstone, Nether Quartz, things of that nature that will be very useful. That said, I'm also going to place the windows in here just for now. Well, not just for now, but like so. Let's go ahead and get them placed in. Oh. That took more than what I had on me, so... Well, actually, no, it took one shy of half a stack, so I should be good to get the rest. So, with that said, the whole prospect of the exploration last time was to get the glass to finish off this part of the build. Oh, got it. So let's finish it off. There. There. Fortunately, unlike Space Engineers, I don't need to make sure everything is airtight in Minecraft. I do want to make sure I put an effort into getting everything lined up, but that's a whole nother part of the ball game. But that said, I've already shown what this looks like from a distance, and it is awesome. So, to finish it off, I'm going to need to spend a bit of time going further up, but I think before I do that, I'm going to... zombies right there. I'm going to skip the night. But no, in all fairness, what I need to do is I need to get some better equipment, I need to get a few better items on there, and I need to spend some time collecting some more resources. So with that stated goal, I don't know why I just had a little cough there. Let's take that with me. I do not need a lava bucket on me. Well, maybe. Got a piece of gold armor on me, which is not the greatest. But the important thing is I've got a fair few diamonds here, so I think the first thing I'm going to do... one more obsidian. Is make an enchanting table. Alright. And then with the books that I have, which it's not enough for full level 30 enchants, but it's quite a fair few. Definitely some spruce. Let's just grab the whole thing here. Convert that all into planks, so I don't know exactly how many I'm going to need for this. 13 bookshelves, so I'm too shy. Do I have leather? Leather. 3 pieces of leather. Sugarcane. So I could make some paper. That's enough to run the crafting recipe twice, which is plenty of paper. So I should be able to make... I turned it into sugar. Okay, let's try that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. Should be enough to run it. There we go. And then I can make... I need... Well, in all fairness, I can only make one more bookshelf, so... It's 14. That's getting me most of the way there. I won't worry too much about going any further with this. And I do have Silk Touch already, so I can place these. 2, 3, 2. Let's keep it relatively spacious, but do have to acknowledge the fact that so much of this has to be in close proximity to the enchanter. The enchanter goes there. We can put stuff in there, and yeah, level 28. That's decent enough. Okay. Let's use this as an opportunity to spend a few levels now before I get too far along. I've got a mending chest plate. I think I'm going to grab a bit of gold. Should be enough. And some iron. And I'll craft a few more pieces of iron for what I have. Oops, I've got that on me still. Should go in there. But I'm going to make 2 more golden helmets, so that way I can hopefully get some enchants that will go on them and be beneficial on them for the nether. And what have we got here? Unbreaking 3. Oh, wow. That's a prot 4. Okay. It's got respiration 3. That was definitely very worthwhile to do. Okay, well that solves that. What have we got in here? Fire protection 3, but I don't have the levels for it. So protection 1, projectile protection 1. What have we got here? Projectile protection 2, projectile protection 2, 1, and protection 1, projectile protection 1. Because I know I'm going to need it just a little bit. Let's see what we got here. Fire protection 1 and unbreaking. Let's throw some fire protection on there because unbreaking 2 is helpful. And protection 2 with feather falling 2 is another option. I think I'm going to go with feather falling 2, and it gave me some more fire protection. Alright, now I don't need all these planks on me, so those can go in here. I'm outgrowing my storage so fast. Now, I'm going to make another iron chest plate just because. I don't really think I can put anything more on that except mending, so I'm not going to worry about that. But I might be able to get some unbreaking for some boots. And I will probably also make some sticks, which I need. Oh, that and that. Make a bunch of sticks. And a few more pickaxes. Why? I'm pretty sure I can get lucky enough in order to find something that will be beneficial with them. Okay? So what are we getting if I put this in here? Protection 2 and Unbreaking. Honestly, Unbreaking is the main thing that I want to put on this, because it'll allow me to combine them. So that's Unbreaking 1 and the Projectile Protection on it. Feather Falling and Feather Falling 3. See, now this is where we start having to actually question ourselves. Do we really want to do that, or do we want to try to see if we can get a better enchantment for a pickaxe? I'm going to do a pickaxe. Got Unbreaking and Efficiency. I think I'm going to go with the Unbreaking, just because. What do we get here? Just Projectile Protection. So that's got Fire Protection on it, and unfortunately it's not going to really provide me with much else. What have we got here? Efficiency, there's Fortune in there, Efficiency 4, but I don't have the levels for that. So let's make this just a simple Efficiency pickaxe, and I'll combine those two. Unbreaking, Unbreaking 2. See what we get with Unbreaking. And we have a Silk Touch pickaxe, everyone, so we can get some Glowstone. Excellent. Let's see what we get here. Is there Projectile Protection, Feather Falling 1? Since that got Fire Protection on there, pretty much unless it gets Unbreaking, that's not really going to be beneficial. Unbreaking 1 and Unbreaking 1. Let's see what we get. Just basic Unbreaking 1, huh? That's okay. So I've got a Silk Touch pickaxe and that. So let's see. The last thing that we're going to get here is Projectile Protection 2. Really hoping maybe some Fire Protection, but okay. That's alright. These go on, and I can go ahead and combine those two items. So that, if you try to combine them in a crafting table, it will clear the enchantments off of them, but it will repair it. So what you actually need to do is make an anvil. I do not believe I've made an anvil yet in this this particular series, so you just need 3 iron blocks, and from there 4 iron to finish it off. Now this will cost a few levels to do, but that's okay for now. I'm going to place that right there, and I'm going to put these in the order in which makes the most sense, which it's going to cost the same amount no matter what, so no matter what, this is going to get me a new helmet. Wow, a new chest plate. And with that, I've now got some items that should keep me relatively in good condition while I'm out there. I'm also going to repair these boots. Just because, well, if I do it this way, oh geez, that'll be more expensive, so. Just because I want to make sure that I maintain that feather falling. I'm not so worried about the iron leggings because they have Unbreaking. This doesn't have Unbreaking. Everything else at least has Unbreaking 1. So the boots, though, did not. Now let's toss that in there. I've got a couple more pieces of gold armor, and I can use that golden helmet to repair this one. Got efficiency and Unbreaking there, which will go well with the Silk Touch. I might as well just combine those right now. That'll give me a efficiency 1, Silk Touch, and Unbreaking 3. Oh, before I do that, I should actually do the pickaxes. Breaking and efficiency. So that goes there. This one's the one that I'm going to burn through quickly. And let's put... Ouch. So Silk Touch and efficiency 1. Unbreaking. And that's going to be expensive. Let's flip it around. That's too expensive. So I'll have to get some levels before I can continue working on that. That's okay. These can go up here. I'm going to take the scaffolding with me because scaffolding is very useful in the Nether, and I'm going to take some blocks for me to pillar with. I do not need the shears, so I'll take the bow. Arrows are a limited resource for me right now, so I'll need to be careful with those. Take some iron with me. I don't need to take lapis with me. And we'll make a full stack of torches. Torches are how I leave clues for myself. As I'm traveling through the Nether, that's how I'm going to let myself know that, hey, I've been this way already. So I'm going to take a full stack of the cobblestone with me as well for the same reason. Should I take a boat? Maybe. I don't think I'll take the salmon. I was considering it, but I don't think it's needed. I will top myself up on wheat. Oh, I had a pair of golden boots. Oh, that was a golden helmet that was there. Okay. I should definitely take a flint and steel, just in case. Got an Unbreaking 2 golden pick that can go with Silk Touch. So those will go there. Okay. Sorry, I'm just keeping my inventory organized. This should be relatively helpful, and these extra pickaxes will be quite useful. Silk Touch especially. So I think that's everything that I'm going to need on me right now until I grab the scaffolding over here. So this is the last thing to grab. I will take the scaffolding primarily because of its usefulness in scaling. It's quick and easy to stack up, it's easy to break down and take away. So I just have to be very careful when I do this, but there we go. That gave me a decent amount. 40 is certainly something to work with. I'm also going to keep the golden apple on me, and do I have any more apples? I do. So I might as well make a few more. That's not enough gold. Golden apples are super easy to make, and they are super awesome food if you need them in a pinch. And right now, I'm anticipating that I will probably need them. So let's round this off by grabbing a few planks to make a crafting table. I'm actually going to make a couple, so they never get left out of my inventory, so I know they're always in there. And with that, I'm ready to move on to the Nether. I could grab this, and in fact I am going to grab this tower of scaffolding. So, just because I want to have the extra bit of scaffolding there is 53? Okay. I believe it was 53 I made in the first place, so. I could have enchanted the rest of my weapons, but it's not really that big of a deal. So, with that said, we already have a fortress right over there. There we go, it's slowly loading in. I'm not really all that interested in heading there just yet. Where I actually want to go is the Nether Waste, which is on the other side over there. Yeah, I'll probably stop by, since I'm in the middle of a soul sand valley / right next to a basalt delta, Nether Wastes are going to be a little tricky, but that's what I'm after. So, and I'm going to keep don't necessarily think that I will need the shovel right now, so I'm just going to move it off my inventory. Looking around, that fortress is probably my best bet to get back and forth, and as you can see, it extends for a fair distance. Let's see what else we can see. So, brought the cobblestone so I could bridge across easily enough. Well, that one doesn't have lava at the bottom of it, or did I? No, I didn't remove that. So, unfortunately, it looks like if I go to that fortress, it's pretty much just going to provide me with more access to the basalt deltas. Not going to really get me anywhere else. That means my best bet's probably going back that way somewhere. Or maybe up. It might actually be up, but we'll have to figure that out later. Right now, I'm going to just set off this way and see where we end up. So, you should never be afraid to just pick a direction and go. Because you never know. It might actually be exactly where you need to go. Alright. Fortunately, it just looks like this cleft goes over that way. Doesn't connect to anything. Except a random lava pool. So, let's go up here. And I can always get netherrack, which is super easy to break. So, that's the main reason I just didn't grab a bunch of cobblestone or something, is cobblestone, netherrack, it's just simply better from a overall perspective just to grab some netherrack. So with that in mind, I'm going to start digging my way along here to get to that area. I'm going to use the unbreaking one before I start using the efficiency, because this one will just simply save me that little bit of extra effort. So, and here I am already getting all the blocks that I will need for pillaring. And while I am exposed to those ghasts, I don't think they can see this far. So, that said though, this is part of what I was coming for. Excellent. Gained access to more of the soul sand biome. I'm going to switch over the cobblestone to the netherrack because the cobblestone is something I'm going to get in decent quantities of. So, fortunately, I'm not seeing this going very far. So, let's go ahead and take care of that skeleton. Okay, you're... Wow, my reaction time's crap there. So, Sand Valley for sure. So, and it looks like it extends quite a ways, but look at all that. Whoa. That's another lava ocean. I've gotten relatively close to the Crimson Forest. So let's just head this way and continue tunneling. Before I get too far, I need to mark that spot with a torch. So if you're, especially in the Nether, of all places, the Nether, if you're exploring a long distance, you really do need to mark yourself. So that way you know where things are, what routes you took, stuff like that. So that's why here I'm going to place that torch. And I just walked into lava. Why did I do that? Come on. I hate soul sand valleys. Can't see it. Didn't destroy the torch, so there's that. I have a few arrows left. Is that the one that was going after me? Alright, well, I'm just gonna get out of here. I've marked that area. I was gonna try to get that Nether Quartz, but nope, not with the ghast in the area. That's one of the things you just need to be very careful about in the Nether, is just how dangerous some of the creatures can be. Yeah, with all that enchanted armor, without it, I took all that damage. Without the enchanted armor, oh, I would be dead. So, that would have been a very, very bad time. Oh. Hey, Dane. And yeah, there are tons of fossils, especially in the Soul Sand Valley. So they're all over the place. That's kind of why I'm kind of ignoring them right now. Is yeah, I can get them other ways. So right now I'm just trying to work my way around to get over to the Crimson Forest that's in this general direction. So, how are you doing today, dude? So, let's head this way. Up here, and let's just tunnel this way. Straight line should do it. Don't really want to expose myself too much more than I already have. Hear that ghast. There's lava in the distance. I can see that as the blocks break. You're kidding me, right? Oh. Okay, well. This is a small issue. Backtrack a little bit. Mark the entrance. And then we get to pillar across a lava lake, everybody. Yippee. So this is also part of the reason why I wanted to use the netherrack. It's cheap and abundant. That said, if I hear a ghast, I am bailing. Okay, Crimson Forest. Right there. This ledge is going to provide no more protection beyond a certain bit here, so let's keep going. Oh. Oh, that is so cursed. Yeah, sure, let's just keep going along, and suddenly the block you're on is invisible. Over a lava lake. Of all places. Alright. Almost to the wall. It's on the other side of this little lagoon of lava. So, let's just keep going. Wall. Okay. Let's mark it. Top ourselves up with, top ourselves up, and here we are in Crimson Forest. So, got a decent amount of nether quartz. I'm going to spread this out over a couple of stacks, just in case. I don't really need the nether gold right now. Hi, Mr. Pigman. Or it's actually, that's a zombie piglin, but yeah. And, even more basalt delta. That's simply wonderful. And a fortress. There's 2 fortresses? Or did I just pillar... Nope, it's the same fortress. I just pillared across to a different side of it. Yeah. Okay, then. Well, I've accessed the fortress. That's definitely a positive. Let's go ahead and knock down some blocks here and make a staircase. Oh. Mark 2 torches. And walls in the area. It's already got lava from the ceiling, so let's just break some nether quartz and get some more experience here. So, like I said, nether quartz is one of the major reasons why we're here. It's for redstone contraptions, but it's also going to be very, very useful for even more. Getting me some levels. Oh, what just shot me? Projectile protection. Get away from the zombie pigman. Dude, get away. Oh, fuck. How did I take fire damage? I must have been shot by a... Oh, yep, there's a blaze. Alright, you're away from the pigman, so you're not going to inadvertently shoot. You're not going to... I'm not going to inadvertently hit him. More arrows, yes. There are a lot of blazes over there. Alright. It's okay, I can take a couple hits. Got fire protection on 2 pieces of armor, so that's helping a lot. As it is, I just don't want to be dealing with the blazes right now. Just gonna keep my distance from them so they can't see me. Yeah, I could go over there and get the glowstone and stuff, but it's just not worth it right now. Yeah, I'm wearing gold. I'm a friend. Hi. So... Oh, this section of Nether Waste is just really quite small and just an inset area here. Not a whole lot going on. I don't really want to go any closer to the fortress. Let's just see what we've got over here. more basalt delta, but it's just the other side of the same biome I was in initially. My portal is. Oh, yeah, just so much more basalt over that way. Okay. I love the biome, it looks beautiful and stuff, but I just don't want to deal with it right now. I think we're gonna go brave the Crimson Forest. Seems to be the most logical course of action right now. So. Okay. Most likely and easiest way to get over there is actually just go back over to the other side and come back down. Or maybe this one. It's in here. Or from a zombie pigman taking a bath. Well, looks like it does extend that way, so let's try this. And push comes to shove, I could just tunnel through the wall. Not that big a deal. Ooh, this leads to a nice good chunk of quartz, so that's definitely a positive. So, the main goals for today, apart from going in the Nether, is I'm going to do some resource collection. I'm kind of tired of having to stop in the middle of building to go gather stuff, so I'm just going to finish gathering up the last of what I need to finish up the main build. So after this, I'm going to go into resource collection mode. I've got a Silk Touch pickaxe. It's unbreaking, so it's not gold. Should buy me some time with it, and I can use that to very effectively get useful things. I will also try to get some glowstone today, just because it's such a useful block for lighting up builds. Not entirely sure if I'll be successful with that, but it's definitely going to be on my list to try. And let's just tunnel directly into another deposit of quartz that I had no idea was here. Literally just picked a random direction because this is where we need to go, so... And the quartz is giving me levels. That's why I'm getting as much of it as I can. It's also going to be very useful for the redstone contraptions. But mostly it's levels so I could enchant and build stuff as I need to. There's that lava pool over there. So much of... So much quartz. Zombie pigman nearby, so it must be directly above me somewhere. I doubt he's in the lava pool underneath me. There we go. Crimson Forest. Okay. Yeah, the pigmen just generally do not like the zombie pigmen, so if there's one or two stranded in a group, they'll just panic. So, I'm thinking the best course of action for me right now is just simply to bridge straight across. So. Got the blocks for it. He is so panicking. So they're technically afraid of the zombie pigmen, so... They're basically zombies to them. Or piglin. I don't know why they changed the name to that. It's just unnecessary. I, however, do not want to deal too much with those hoglins, so... So I'm just going to avoid them. While I'm here, I will collect the these red ones, because I can use these with a bone meal system to make the crimson root, or stem, not root, stem. And that is a useful block for any design involving fireproofing. So I can grow as much as I need to. Technically grab some right now, which wouldn't be a bad idea. I only need a few pieces. Get what I've done, but this would be for the iron farm. Because this will not burn. So go down there. You got the green, the blue ones, which are for the warped stem. But let's see what the extent of this biome is. see what all's in here. So skeletons will only spawn in the Soul Sand Valley. So if you're able to get out of the Soul Sand Valley, you won't have to worry about them too much. As long as you're wearing gold, one of the other potentially dangerous enemies in the form of the piglins, they will not be aggressive to you unless you attack them. Zombie pigmen or piglins are neutral by default. Unless you attack them, then they all become hostile within a certain radius. So be careful of that. Hoglins are hostile. So, that baby hoglin's running towards me, for example. I'm gonna have to draw it away. Damaging it, though, will scare it off. At least the babies. The adults, no, they hit like a truck. You need to be careful of that. That said, I think I've gathered enough here. So I've got 35, that's more than enough. I don't need the crimson roots. So I do need the quartz though. Also, if you break a block of gold or anything containing gold, like gilded blackstone or the nether gold ore in the presence of piglins, they will become hostile. So don't break gold around them. So I'll do more when it comes time to start setting up a trading setup with them. There comes that. Time to set up a trading setup with them, but that's a little ways off. So, but they are such great sources of certain resources that are a pain to get, like obsidian. So you can use them as your primary means to gain obsidian if you wanted to. I just see more of the soul sand and the basalt heading that way, so that's oh, hello, dude. That's a bridge over here. Make sure I'm marking the pathway I've taken, which I've not done at the other end here, so let's go ahead and do that real fast. I'm implementing the same rules. I can carry up to a stack of the certain resource in which I'm collecting, so that rule still remains unchanged. So that means one stack of everything that I've picked up so far. Why are there so many arrows? Put that there, and then over here, the pathway is, put another one. There's all the kinds of other things I could gather while I'm here in Crimson Forest, but I'm not really in a need for that. I've got the two main things that I need from here. Oh. Everything else is kind of secondary. Oh, come on. I really don't like Crimson Roots. It's one of those things that I wish it was like regular grass, that you could just break it instantly and you didn't need Silk Touch or anything for it. And you needed Silk Touch for... Oh, come on. So, alright, let's head this way. Pardon me. Bridge across. So, I know I'm using a lot of netherrack for these bridges, because some of them are quite long, and I could be using other means of traveling around. I'm also using this to help mark my path. So, because believe it or not, it is super important to mark your path in the Nether. I spent hours in the Nether before, and the struggle to get back was quite was a pain. It was painful. Alright, let's mark that. Go down here and gather this quartz. Oh, I do not think that the three stacks that I've designated for it will be enough, though. Oh, definitely not. Let's go ahead and designate a few more stacks. Especially since I'm collecting other things from the Nether here. With that said, though, I mean, this is This is one of the interesting aspects of the new, the 1.16 Nether, is that you've got all these extra things together, including that. That is a warped fungus. Warped fungus is used to make warped stem and warped trees. So it goes here, and I'll collect those and those together as well. And there's another one right here. It's also useful in scaring off the hoglins, which do not like it. No. Oh, this pickaxe is definitely taking a beating from this. It's just bridge. Oh, is that another fortress, or is that the same fortress? Let's go find out. Let's break some of these blocks so I can get a little bit more netherrack to bridge across. So. Alright. I'm reasonably sure that's the same fortress. Fortresses can be absolutely huge, like 200, 300, 400 blocks from one end to the other. So, I once found one in the Nether that was like just this continuous covered structure. Didn't seem to have anything else that was with it. So. Okay. It just was this one long, straight, long causeway of sorts. Definitely an interesting place. So, that's an adult hoglin, and I don't want to deal with them. There's a baby hoglin and more over there, so. Hoglins can attack more than 1 block high. I think they can attack up to a total of 3 blocks. So you do need to be careful when trying to avoid them. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the same fortress. Looks like most of it's actually over this way. This is where I was before. Alright, well. Let's just make our way over there. I can always run through this to get to where I need to go. Let's just gravel over there. You guys aren't fireproof. Keep that to yourself. So, and yes, that is something important to note, is that hoglins are not fireproof. You could use a fire aspect sword and get cooked pork chop from them if you wanted to. They will only spawn in a crimson forest. Fortunately. Now, they will spawn on the nether roof above a crimson forest if you place down netherrack, but that's just because you're in the same biome, which is technically infinite vertically. And yeah, this is the core of the fortress. Wow, this thing's huge. I'm just gonna go this way and see what we find over here. Of course, I broke that. Oh, I got more pork chop somehow. Oop, the blaze is right there. I don't really want to deal with them right now. Yeah, if I were looking to go to the end or conquer a fortress or something, then sure, but no, not right now. I'm not in the mood. I'm just gonna have to put up with dealing with those crimson roots until I get out of this biome. I do want the warped fungus, though. Also, this is the Crimson Nilium. It's a type of surface block. If you break it with a non-silk touch pickaxe, you just get netherrack. It's like grass on dirt. So that's something you definitely need silk touch for. Kind of leaving breadcrumbs for myself in the form of torches. Oh, let's see. Looks like I'm just simply going deeper and deeper into Crimson Forest. This cavern kind of ends over this way. I think I'll go up that way if I can. Figure out how to get over there. Let's see. Yeah, I should be able to get up there. Yep, I'm up here. Okay. Let's run this way. Yep, I'm in the area I was trying to get to. And, oh my goodness. It is just so much more freaking Crimson Forest. This is kind of disheartening. Crimson Forests sometimes suck. I definitely don't want to do anything near the fortress, though, because it'll just attract attention from blazes, which can shoot at me. So, I think I'm going to go this way. Alright. If you'll notice, the netherrack was making a sound similar to breaking of dirt just now. Let's see. Be nice to be able to get to that glowstone, but I do not have nearly enough netherrack to attempt it. What's up here? Glowstone. Easy to get to. Oh. So glowstone, you can get two different products from this one. I want glowstone blocks, because these provide light. But you can also get glowstone dust, which is used in things like potions. It is used in certain crafting recipes. For the moment, I need the block. So to do that, I need silk touch. Otherwise, you just get the dust. There we go. We got a, little bit. I'm going to try to clear up some space in there because I will be getting more glowstone. As it's one of the things that I'm actually actively searching for here, but not really holding out hope to collect huge quantities of it. Ooh, I need to be careful with that. That's nether gold. And there's a gas nearby too. It's like when breaking for the chopping a tree down. Spend a little bit of time, and it pays itself in dividends. This pickaxe is about ready to die. It's okay though. I brought a second one. Well, hello. Alright. As long as I have the gold on, they're friendly. If I had brought gold with me, I could trade with them, but that wasn't part of the plan today. It might be better. So that got me a bit more netherrack to work with. Head over this way. See, there's these large clusters of... Oh, I've already been in this spot. So that means, yeah, that's the fortress I was trying to stay away from. Okay. I guess it might just be beneficial for me to just head up that way. This isn't proving fruitful in this area. So, let's try that. So much lava, though. So if you really want to stop lava from flowing around, though, first start on the two sides where it currently is not flowing, and then block it in the direction you want to block it. And I'm just going to block it in these places. This flow is simply too large for me to hope to control like that. Got a strider that's freezing down there. And its rider just took its rider into a wall. Oops. So, let's run our way over this way. Where's this lava coming from? Directly above, of course it is. Alright, well, I'm running away from those things because I don't want to deal with them. There goes my failing at parkour again. I hear lava flowing nearby, quite a lot of it actually. Level 20 though, so that's definitely a positive. Alright, I've effectively crossed from where I was before up to over here. Where I actually need to be heading is over there, so I need to block off that lava. So, and if you ever find yourself kind of confused on what your next step should be, don't feel bad about having to take a moment to scout. Trust me, it pays off in the end. And just like that, you can resolve a potential hazard. Especially like that one in the form of a lava flow. I just heard... oh boy, we have so much going on around us. It looks like Nether Waste starts up again over there. So... I'm thinking right now is probably a good point for me to turn around and head back the way I came. That's too far for me to bridge right now, effectively. Take a lot of effort to do that. Let's head back this way, towards where my portal is. And since I now know kind of where things are in relation to where I was at the portal, I can much more effectively just pick a section of the wall to dig through and dig towards where I need to dig. Towards what I need to dig towards. So let's just do that. Duck under the fortress here. Let's go this way. I know I'm not going the same way that I came back. Ooh, Nether Quartz. So there's a reason for that. I'm actually trying to see if I can navigate to find a better way to get over and around. Also so I can locate more Nether Quartz. So if you keep going back and forth over the same places that you've gone, your resources are going to slowly dwindle. So you do need to occasionally choose different pathways. That's what this is. let's just run underneath here. And lava flow. Oh. There was an empty block underneath that. Okay. Got an adult hoglin over there. Let's maneuver our way this way. I am fully aware of the fact that this is a fortress. So... don't need the soul soil on me. Keep the pork chops. That's one of the main reasons why you go to a fortress. Nether wart. And wither skeletons. Kinda have to be careful with these things. Having issues pathfinding to me? It must be, okay. I've got the nether wart though, I'm not going to explore the rest of this. What I'm going to do is actually dig my way, not dig my way up, but climb my way up here. And try and make my way around on top of it. So right now is not a good place to pause, but that's what it is. It's like this is the top of where that staircase is. Yeah. And I'm out of netherrack. That's okay, I can dig more. If you're ever near a... oh, shit. Alright. If you're ever near another fortress and you're trying to find a way to dig around it and whatnot, and you need to create a gap that's only 2 blocks tall, because it'll prevent the wither skeletons from getting to you. That's one of the hazards right just now, however, of the nether, and that you can have these lava flows occur in just some random places. Go ahead and walk around the exterior of this. Nether fortresses are such fascinating structures, but they're so dangerous. Oh. That said, I'm reasonably certain that if I were to go this way, I could just dig in a straight line through that wall, and that'll get me most of what I need. There's nether quartz up here, so I'm going to take a moment and collect the nether quartz. Since it is, again, one of the major things I'm here in the nether for. Another bit of nether quartz up there, it's just the one thing, okay. And if this works, I should be able to make an easy access point to the nether fortress. Where my base is. But as it is, I gotta get on the other side of this little bit of a rock formation. Figure out where this all is in relation to my nether portal. There's definitely something on the other side of that wall that is making some noise. I shouldn't be near a bastion, so it shouldn't be a brute. It is making a lot of sounds just like a brute would. Alright, let's just dig in a straight line. So, and now you see why I separated out the blocks that I wanted to keep certain quantities of in my inventory. It's because sometimes in the nether you can tunnel for a long distance, and it will just fill up your inventory with netherrack. Okay. So, we're about an hour into the stream. sorry for the sorry again for the delay in getting things set up. And wow, this is going quite a distance. I was not anticipating that. It's okay though. Just means this particular section of the rock is relatively deep. Where am I? What are my coordinates, I should say? Oh, I'm slowly heading towards 0, 0. I do not remember the other coordinates of my portal, so let's just continue on this particular pathway and see where it takes us. Always pay attention for those one block lava sources that can exist in the nether. They will just take a random place of a random block of netherrack. So, you do have to be very careful of them. Now, with my luck, I might actually be tunneling through part of the roof over that lava pool. If that is the case, that would actually be relatively cool. But I'm not entirely sure. I'm still in a Crimson Forest biome. It tells me that I've got a ways to go. Oh, even more Nether Quartz. I'm not objecting. I'm loving the Nether Quartz. So, as you can see, it's rapidly filling up my inventory. But I'm also getting the levels that I need. I'm level 23 now, so see how far this takes us. Okay, I see flashes in the distance of what looks like a Crimson Forest sky. The blocks break and slowly update, so let's see what we can find. And see, now my inventory is full. I've got 4 whole stacks of netherrack. So all this netherrack that's behind me, yeah, it's just gonna get left to despawn. If I were doing a large project that were to involve netherbrick or something, then I would consider getting large quantities of netherrack, but at the moment it's just simply not worth it. And see, I've already passed by 0, 0. Oh wait, no. Okay, I'm not quite there yet to 0, 0. That's actually what that means. 0, 0 is this way. So if you ever catch a lava source like that, just like that in the nether, immediately break a block in the floor. It'll keep it from flowing towards you and damaging you. It also will contain it, and it's much easier to replace it, like so. Don't panic and don't run. When you do that, this is 0, 0 in the nether. La, 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 la. My Y level's relatively middle of the road, so let's see what's directly above here. Not much. This whole exercise appears to have been just complete waste. I mean, it's part of the reason why I grabbed a couple of this, so I can make some chests if I needed to, but I don't know, if digging up in the nether, always dig up in a 2-block wide tunnel. Same with digging down. It's just simply safer that way. And then in the block that you're not in, dig up that one first. If there happens to be anything that would be dangerous to you, it will be uncovered, more likely than not, in that one snapshot right there. And I just broke that particular rule I just gave as advice. Nevertheless, it doesn't look like there's anything directly above me. No ledge, no opening, nothing. And yeah, 0, 0's in a Crimson Forest, so there's that. Still not seeing anything at all. That's starting to get kind of weird. Don't want to use that pickaxe too much. If I'm at 91 already, I'm already pretty darn high up. I've got to be inside of a large, just massive netherrack. Okay. Well, as cool as this was, it's not really providing me with any particular benefit, so I'm just going to dig my way back down to where I was, at Y level 65. And I'll probably just go back out of this tunnel and see where my portal is in relation to it. Because this is now just... I mean, granted, it was helpful in terms of showing things around, but it's just proven to be kind of unhelpful. So, let's head back. How much do you want to bet I dug in the wrong direction? Yeah. In my opinion, that's the most likely not solution, not suggestion, most likely result. I just simply dug in the wrong direction. Okay. How I got over here... coming through a gallery opening over there somewhere. Said I would appear to have lost that particular marker that I placed. So, if digging in that direction didn't take me where I needed to go... Well, even with the best of intentions, you can still get lost. So... I think this is just simple evidence that I now need to actually take the pathway through the fortress to see where I need to go. Which means I'm going to probably consolidate those quite a bit. Oh, yeah, you're a pigman. Zombie pigman. Get in there, and just need to be careful. Each time I enter a new area like this, I need to make sure that I set the opening to only 2 blocks tall. Because that will save my ass far more easily than anything else. So block off the areas at intersections as much as possible, especially if you're turning your back for a bit. Now, cool thing about some golden armor and and diamond horse armor plus saddles. Cool thing about nether fortresses is they have loot in them. Downside is the loot can very often be kind of bleh, if not outright meh, unless you find diamonds. But it doesn't compare to things like something like End City loot. It really does not. I'll take the diamond ingot. I already got a flint and steel. I'm just watching my back and doing things the right way. Because this is all embedded in netherrack, which means it's all extremely dark. There's a high probability of wither skeletons in this kind of places, so... Wither skeletons are 3 blocks tall, so you do this and they won't be able to get to you. Iron ingots, I will take the gold. That's why I took the gold ingot, because there's more gold ingots in these chests. Even 5 gold blocks. And it's a dead end. So, let's head this way now. And I'm placing these barriers every so often, so that way I know where I've been and where to backtrack for if I have to backtrack. It's also giving me a not insignificant... Why the hell are you two there? I can't attack it with them in the way. That was a blaze. You can see I'm on fire. Then he set the ground on fire. Blazes do that. Blazes are a pain. Let's go this way. Blazes also... That's a wither skeleton. It can't get to me now. The space is too small now. I can, however, get kind of close enough to it to hit it. As you can see, even though I could walk through that gap, it can't. Wither skeletons drop coal and bones. And they also have a chance of dropping their skull. Their skull is how you summon the boss, the Wither. Wither's an optional boss, and that's how you get Nether Star, which is what you use to make a beacon. So, that's why Wither skeleton farms can be so just massively useful on servers. Is every single time one is made, it is such a useful boon to the players of the server because it allows for unlimited production of beacons. Now, I've already got some nether wart, but I'm going to go ahead and grab some more here, but I'm going to leave the other patch. Reason being is that if I die and everything on me gets burned, well, I won't have lost the only supply of nether that I found so far, or of nether wart I found so far. That, I've already burned through an entire stack of netherrack, and I've found another dead end. So let's keep looking. I see another dead end. This looks vaguely familiar, though. Nope, not dealing with it. Not dealing with it. So this may all be a bust. I may not be able to find anything useful in this fortress to get me right. That's a magma block. Still in a crimson forest right now, but that is definitely a magma block. It must be in some lava underneath or something, because I don't think I'm anywhere. Yeah, it's magma blocks. There's a couple of them over here. That's where I was originally. So that tells me that whole section, which I didn't even get a chance to get out to this portion, is relatively unhelpful for what I need to do. So let's try up here. Alright. And these causeways are probably some of the best ways of navigating around in another fortress. But they are exceedingly exposed. And blazes, as you can see, are ranged attackers. I'm not putting up with this. Oh, there's 3 of them. Ouch. That was a blaze rod I just picked up. So this is a dead end. They can't see me right now. They can. So from that whole experience, I got 2 blaze rods. Blaze rods are how you make Eyes of Ender and potions. So, because blaze rods are useful for making both the brewing stand and that's how you power it, or fuel it, I should say. So, but these causeways are exceedingly dangerous because blazes can spawn anywhere around them. Nether Nether, gas can spawn above them, and that's to say nothing of the fact that wither skeletons and whatnot can also spawn up here, plus whatever mobs happen to be indigenous to the biome. So... block these areas off, so that way wither skeletons don't come out. And we've got a source of more glowstone. Oh, so I just accidentally broke some glowstone, and it became glowstone dust. You can craft 4 of them into a block of glowstone, but I don't really need the glowstone dust on me, so just toss that into the corner over there, because I can always break more glowstone that I've acquired. Now, that's a blaze spawner. That's the main reason why people come to fortresses, for a blaze spawner. Yeah. In fact, there's a wither skeleton there, and I don't want to deal with it, and... yeah. Blaze spawner. Okay, so now I know where one is. I'm going to mark that off. And underground, there's all these little intersections and stuff. Ooh, more glowstone. So you can take advantage of the fact that these are all basically passageways that will tunnel their way through the netherrack. So the direction I'm facing right now is the direction I've already tunneled in. So it tells me that I was digging either too high up, which is certainly possible, or that it wasn't going to be a very fruitful direction to dig in the first place. The tunnel ends right there. We shall see. That said, let's block this off, make it only 2 blocks tall to pass through. Let's try this passage. We're still kind of going away, but not quite, of the direction we need to go in order to figure this out. Oh, another blaze. Come on. This fortress is the worst. It's just so hard to navigate. Let's see. Just simply over here. Let's see. Not really seeing a whole lot. Point in just staying in the fortress. It's entirely possible it's a different fortress. I may just be completely mistaken and it's taking me in completely the wrong direction. So... you can identify blaze spawners by these little cages that have sections that stick up like that. I went that way. Let's see if I go this way. There's another staircase. It's all exposed up here, so I should be careful. And see a wither skeleton. So, yoo-hoo, dude, come to play. And now it can't get to me because you can see just how tall these things are. It is giving me bones, which are useful. And to prevent the skeletons from climbing through that, you can also block that off. You can get through, but they can't follow you. I know, this isn't the smartest thing to do. I'm paying attention to what's around me by hearing. this should take me in the right direction that I need to go. Even though over there is where I started tunneling through. I don't know. Let's hope this works. Or this might entirely be a completely different fortress, and yeah. Need to be careful with that blaze spawner. It won't spawn as long as I'm not within 16 blocks. So, yeah. Let's go this way and see what's this way. Just activated. And that's another blaze spawner. Okay, so there's 2 blaze spawners in this thing. It's like there would be a... Oops. Chasing me. Like there would be a 3rd over there, but yeah. Alrighty. Well, this fortress has been mostly explored, and I do not believe it is the same fortress. So, there's virtually every pathway that... That's a lot of wither skeletons just over there. Every pathway that could be useful to take me where I need to go has basically been proven to be not the right one. So, I'm just going to use this as an opportunity to kind of block this off, because those 2 skeletons are over there. And I'm just going to figure my way back out. I suspect the main issue is that I did not take into account the fact that I was at a higher elevation than I initially started when I first started heading, or initially started when I came back through here. So when I started heading back, I was a much higher level than or higher Y level than I originally was. So let's go ahead and fix that. And yep. Or I could just straight up fall. Okay, so I was traveling through along these treetops. Alright, that should be more than enough to heal me back up. I do remember some of this. Nope, nope, this isn't the right way. See what I meant about getting lost? Okay, I came across that. Which means that this is somewhat useful and somewhat relevant to where I need to go. I came up and across. Now I'm just simply backtracking. Okay. Come up here. There's the bridge I came across with, so this is positive. Yeah, I know, running, gotta be careful. I know I came down this way. I think. Maybe not. Nope, this isn't taking me anywhere useful. Must have come down from over there. See, that's one of the cool things about being in the Nether, though, is that it's always a new experience. It's always something new. You can always explore. So, yep, this is the right way. You cannot follow me. You. It's good. I don't want to deal with him. I see another bridge that I made in the distance over there, so let's basically just head this way. Yeah, over. Oh, crap. Little sucker. Try it. I dare you. See, now it's running away from me. Problem is, there's an adult right over there, so I need to kind of goose around him with a couple of techniques. Alright. There's my portal. So I was digging in the right way, or right direction. Oh boy. Out of the way, dude. Okay. And they're 2 blocks wide, so they cannot make it through a space this small. It's another little tip about surviving in the Nether. Okay. I originally came down as I just started digging in that direction randomly. So let's go this way. It's all path that I placed. And we're back to this area, which this is a completely different fortress. Where are my coordinates? Wow, I was going... Oh. I wasn't going in a completely wrong direction, but... It's interesting, because my portal's right in front of me, there. I'm curious, then. This is the one that was going down the most. Oh. Alright, gotta keep moving. That's why I'm sprinting. Oh boy. Gotta keep moving, gotta keep moving, gotta keep moving. Okay. So this... It's a couple hundred blocks off, though. Okay. Damn it. Ugh. So, ghasts drop gunpowder and a unique item called a ghast tier. I do not know if this one just dropped one. It's possible. This is where I came up. That said, I'm going to go over to where I killed it. Ghasts have very little health. Usually a good, fully drawn arrow will kill it. And it dropped gunpowder this time, so... That's unfortunate, but, I mean, it happens. So, let's go up here to this path I originally made. Get away from the portal. Oh boy. Okay, if the ghast hits the portal, he'll break the portal. So, and that is really a bad thing. So with that said, though, we've got all these additional resources that we've sourced from the Nether. I can go into adding to our assets. With that said, I have a proper chest monster going on right now. A right proper chest monster. So that's going to end up being a problem. For now, though, I'm just going to put a couple of these items in. So, and we'll go from there. So the fact that I got blaze rods from that was very nice. So they're not essential, but they were very useful. And some crimson wood, which that was actually going to save me a lot of time in the future. Alright. And nether wart. Nether wart was so nice to find. Alright. Don't need the flint and steel anymore. I'm actually going to head back down below and do a bit of mining for some whatchamacallit, deep slate. Because most of the deep slate that I have is right here, and it's not much. That said, I'm also going to make a couple more pickaxes just to see what I can get from the enchanting table. And go from here. So, got Silk Touch on another Silk Touch pickaxe. I would really like Fortune, but I'll take it. as, yeah, it's just a standalone Silk Touch pickaxe. Unbreaking 1. Let's go. Unbreaking and efficiency. Unbreaking 2. Just unbreaking 2. Okay. Well, I can combine the unbreaking 2 with the that one to make another Silk Touch pickaxe that will be useful, but I won't be using it just yet. And then I'll use the efficiency and unbreaking one that I just made. Actually, I could probably combine these two right now. Ouch, that's expensive. Yeah. And that'll give it unbreaking 3. But yeah. That's a project for another time. Right now I'm just gonna go down and fill up my inventory with deep slate. So that goes there. All the lapis in there, and I need to figure out a chest solution. So that said, though, got efficiency and unbreaking. Let's go down and see what all we can get out of these pickaxes. Also, I would like to see what I could do with that zombie spawner I found last night. See what all it would take to actually get it to drag it up. So I'm going to dig up from its current location and mark it. It seems like it would be relatively close to my base, and so it would make a good place for a farm to be functional in, or at least just for some experience, but I could also make it easily attached to the base. So with that said, I'm going to go this way, go back down to grab some deep slate. And then later this evening, I'm going to stream again. So this stream is about half done. I'm going to stream for about another hour and a half. I'm going to figure out dinner, because dinner is something I actually really should figure out sooner rather than later, because it is 5:30. And then I'll be back on again about 8 o'clock, and that's when glow squid in a tiny little one. I don't know if I picked it up or not, but go ahead and place that there. Definitely going to grab some iron, because, why not? Alright, and if memory serves, it's this way to get to that zombie spawner. There's so many things over there. Okay. Because it's right here. It's right next to a geode, too. Okay. Got down here. Apart from a skeleton. Let's just light this up. Okay, it continues that way quite a ways. Don't need the extra bow, but oh well. Main reason I came over here was for that dungeon. I'm gonna light up the area around it a bit more. And put that in there, so that's lit up. I might as well just run around this cavern, which is quite large. Light it up. There are so many creepers over here. You can chase me all you want. Alright. I haven't actually looted this dungeon yet, so... Got a name tag, some bread, gunpowder, beet or melon seed, gold ingots, gunpowder, string I will definitely take, because I need more string right now. think I've sufficiently cleared the air, or lit up the area here that it should, as things despawn, they won't be able to spawn back in. Probably a couple of spaces left for it, but yeah. And I've got 2 geodes. There's one right there, and one right here, directly underneath the base. Alright, let's grab this iron. Let's place a couple more torches. Light up the spaces I missed before. Oh, there's more iron. So, I must be at a level that's relatively productive in terms of iron spawning. Alright. It's going to be so much fun when I actually start going caving. Ouch, that's the one with the shovel. When I actually start finally going caving underneath all this and clearing it all out. I hear lava nearby. Let's see. Go. Oh, I wasn't intending to get a bunch of gold and iron, but I'm not going to pass it up because they are useful resources. And I did use a good chunk of of gold making all those golden apples I've been using, so. Yeah, I need to spend more time exploring this mine shaft. It is huge. Oh. Let's see. Don't think I can reach that effectively. Definitely get this though. So much here. Go. Alright. Here's zombies somewhere nearby. There's all these caves and stuff underneath. Make a bunch more torches. And yeah, let's head back down. Okay, I've used up too much time just collecting all the stuff in here. I'm gonna have to pretty much get 7 to 10 stacks at least of deep slate. That's what I'm hoping to go for. Ooh, more glow squid. I'm also going to gather the glow squid here. So, I've already chosen to use a slot for that, so that's fine. And it's over here. Ooh, there's even more. I love not having to. I love having respiration on my helmet. It's actually very nice and cathartic not having to worry about my health constantly, or not my health, my breath underwater constantly. Now, in this area, there is another spider spawner I saw. I'm also going to grab that for the string. I'd like to be able to make some more scaffolding now that I have the bamboo supplies for it. So, down that one. Oh. Not down there. Must be in some of the lower sections of the mine shaft. It's okay. Let's head down. This is where I initially started my mining for deep slate. And there's all the deep slate iron over there I didn't get last time. Why did I not get this last time? Creepy. Dark. Grab the lapis. I'm gonna go grab that redstone, because, you know, redstone, duh. I want to see where this goes. Looks like it heads back up towards the first section of the cave. Actually, kind of does. This is the same blob of diorite that's on the other side of that one. Let's grab all the iron here, and then we'll head back down and just fill our inventory up with my inventory up with deep slate. I could probably do. No, let's just do that. Repair my bow. So you can use that interface to repair things for free. It just will won't allow enchantments to transfer over if you had any. But since that was an unenchanted bow, that was simply a strict durability transfer. So that was quick and easy. Oh, even more. Alright, got redstone. Blast a couple of blobs of iron here. This one right here. Grab as much as I can. Alright. Having the enchanted pickaxe is nice, because I know they're not going to last very long. They are more expensive to start up with, but hey. It's giving me what I need. I'm not going to complain. Alright, where I was already digging around was down here. So, let's go ahead and continue on this. I know that spider spawner's nearby. Let's just continue this way. I'm probably going to need at least 10 stacks of deep slate for this. The next section of roof I'm going to do, wow, is going to be fairly large. So that's 6 right there. That's 3, and then this can be the 10th when the pickaxe I'm currently using eventually dies. It's got an unbreaking 3 on it, so it'll last a while, but yeah, that should hopefully buy me quite a bit of time. Oh, sorry. Moving around in real life because I'm starting to have various things fall asleep. Yeah, not exactly the most thrilling thing to do on stream right now, but hey, it's giving us the resources we can use to continue on from there. And I think once this tower is done, it's going to be totally worth it. Or once my starter base is done, it'll be totally worth it. Yeah. Because after that, I can spend most of next week working on villagers, getting diamond tools and everything, and then next weekend I'll probably do end busting. That just seems to be the most logical direction to take that with. It's still day 68, so we've got plenty of time. I don't necessarily want to destroy that water source block yet. So I'm just going to keep digging in this general area. There we go. And just see how much we get. But Deep Slate is in my opinion, one of the best introductions into the game because it adds such a useful new block that you can add or use so many colors with. Do so many things with so many different colors. Wow, that was hard to say for some reason. Oh well. Overall, everything is going quite well. So, I think if I finish out this last hour and stuff with a few more resources being gathered, me moving the chests that I currently have, because trust me, they need to get moved into a more permanent location, and expanding upon my storage capabilities, I think that will be a good episode for today. Or a good episode for this portion, and then I can finish most of the build later tonight when I stream. I really don't know why these... I mean, I do kind of know, but they are slightly annoying when they generate like that, but it's okay. The efficiency one is definitely helping. It is having an impact, so... Anyway. Lots of deep slate, though. That's okay, though, because I will be able to use quite a bit of it on the roof. So, that. Slowly filling up my inventory. I need to check something real fast. There we go. I had to respond to something on my phone. Just took a second there. Sorry about that. So, was trying to arrange dinner. So, it's 5:50 p.m. I'm planning on streaming for approximately another hour. So, means in a bit I'm going to have to start working and thinking about dinner. So, and then I'll come back again to stream at about 8 o'clock. And I'll stream for pretty much as long as it takes to get the starter base done. And I mean done. I am going to be completely finishing it off. I'm going to be putting in some of the farms, some of the starter farms that I'm going to put in there, and doing as much of the interior as I can. So, I don't want that to continue to hang over my head for much longer. It's starting to get annoying. I want this base done, so I can start working on building up villagers, and I can then get more resources to build much larger bases as time goes on. Anyway. Well, let's just go ahead and collect as much deep slate as we need to finish off the starter base tower. Ooh, gravel. That's not what I was hoping to find. Oh, this pickaxe is slowly getting... Oh, there it goes. It died. I do not believe this one will last nearly as long, so... Okay, it took 5 blocks to put any durability on this one, so... that's how unbreaking actually works. It just simply means that there's a chance that it won't take any durability damage. Not that it actually increases the amount of durability it has. So, it's one of the cool things about enchanting, though. Don't want to go too much farther. There's a kitty cat really interested in getting in my room right now. Okay, this is about as far as I'm going to go in this direction, because I don't want to... I just broke into more of this. Well... I mean, I have lit it up. That wouldn't be too bad. Yeah, should be okay. We'll peek around to see... Ooh, iron. We'll need to take a peek around to see if I can find out where that spider spawner was, though. I remember seeing it. I don't remember where. It's not down here. That's a dead end. Come on. Yep. Okay. It seemed to be over here, because it was, like... I looked down the hallway, straight shot, and I could see it. Do a little wandering. Minecart chest. So use the opportunity here. Yeah, I know, I'm not supposed to be doing this, I'm supposed to be gathering things, but I'm calling it a quick break. Creeper there. Golden apple, lapis, and coal, and bread. And rails, which I don't really need right now, especially the detector rails, so... Oh, I love this the cave generation now. It's so wonderful. The caves are so amazing. Huge as hell, but part of the fun. So much redstone here too. I'm just going to go for it. In the past, I've used this redstone, deep slate redstone block as a decorative item. I'm not sure if I'll do the same thing this time around. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just sacrifice one of the stacks of deep slate I gather to pick up all this redstone because, trust me, I'm going to need it. So there's more deep slate iron here. So the way that the generation for the ores works is as you go deeper, the chances of an ore vein spawning are unchanged. It's the size of the ore vein that changes. So, in case you were ever curious as to what makes the difference, it's just simply as you go deeper, the ore veins get smaller. So that's why you're more likely to find diamonds at a certain level, is because at that particular level is when the ore veins are at their largest. So you're much more likely to find one because you're more likely to come across it. It's not that they generate more commonly, it's that they take up more space. So the odds of you encountering one is higher. That's so pretty. So with that said, I'm trying to actually get up to that lapis. So. I know there's a zombie sneaking up on me. On the other side of the lava fall, so... yeah. Let's go up here. More gold, which I will kindly and definitely take. Even more iron. Again, I will still take it. And redstone, so... where does this go? Into the upper portion of the mineshaft from mineshaft that's below me. Okay. The upper portion of the mineshaft, I should say. Grab as much iron. Oh, I'm almost at a full stack of iron, so... again, it is not the primary reason I'm down here. But I'm once again shifting things around so I have more room to gather more resources because there's lapis here. And even more iron. So while it wasn't the focus of this particular trip, the fact that I'm finding so much lapis and iron is very helpful. So, and see, I have more than a stack of lapis. There we go. If need be, I can always ditch some of the things on me that I don't really need. But I'd rather not. I'm probably not going to find that spider spawner, so I'm just going to grab what I got here. There, that'll open up another inventory slot. not anticipate having so much stuff to be collected. Shulker boxes are going to be my best friend. Okay, I have been here before. Okay. At least up there. This area's lit up. Let's grab the iron. Oh. And I know. It's limited inventory space. I could have brought a few less things. I could have skipped the scaffolding, for example. That's what it is. So, you just deal with it. When it happens, it happens. The fact that I've got more than a stack of iron from this trip, though, completely justifies the use of the inventory space. Let's go this way. I have not lit up this space yet, so I'm just going to stay away from there. There's plenty of stuff along here that I could collect, such as the redstone. So I know there's more iron. I think I saw more lapis. Yeah. So that's another 2 stacks of redstone. Redstone is so useful that you can convert into blocks and go back and forth. Yeah, you can do the same thing to iron and lapis, but redstone block itself has its own useful functions. And I've got plenty of space for gold ore. But as I've said, I'm not going to be mining any copper until I have Silk Touch, Fortune. I have Silk Touch now. I could technically mine it, Fortune it later, but until I have Fortune, I'm not even going to touch it. Plenty of room for more lapis, so. There we go. The experience is also very nice to have. Alright, let's head down and go back to the mining and the strip mine I created. That right now is where most of my focus should be. The fact that I broke into this was kind of a happy accident. So, but even with all of that, my pickaxe is still not taking much damage. Everything's going quite swimmingly with that. And actually, it won't really save me any inventory space, but I could convert a few things into blocks to try and save some space. But again, it won't save me any space because I currently have 2 stacks of the things that I would convert. So, yeah, it's just something that it would be worth noting. If it were in different circumstances, yes, I would definitely be looking to convert those to blocks. But I need the space right now, and I'm just not anticipating getting more. Not a big deal. That said, let's continue collecting deep slate. There's a lot of deep slate that we're going to need. I originally said that I wanted to collect 10 stacks. I do believe that 10 stacks will be about as much as I need for that, and right now I'm in a position to be able to collect 8 stacks, which is not ideal. Make the ones that I have right now work, but there. Let's throw away that and just use the extra inventory space. Gather as much as I can. And as I've shown, if you're ever looking to make a roof, deep slate tile is one of the best ones to use. Yeah, there's a bunch of other things that you can do for a roof, and you don't have to go with all the extra detail that I went with my deep slate roof. I did that because I found diamond ore. So much for that extra space. Okay, I'm going to silk touch this. I don't want to save this or waste this until I get Fortune. And happy circumstance indeed. Be able to get some more diamond ore. Oh, and it was not planned to actually say that. It was just like, oh. vein of diamond. That was a screenshot I accidentally took. I'm at Y level -20, so it's still relatively uncommon to find diamond here. And as you saw, that appears to be just a 3 vein, so that's okay though. So much to be found here. Grab that. And I still have room to fill up for a whole nother stack, so I'm just going to keep shaving off on this direction. See how much I get out of it. But yeah, I'm getting quite a lot here. Go back. Looks like we got 23 from that, so this is 3 blocks. Yep, the whole way. Okay. Getting quite a lot here. Uh, 35. Alright. Let's just go until I fill up. More, so that means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then that puts us to 63. We need one more beyond this point, so up here. Yeah, that's not much. Okay. And with that, we've got what we need. Our inventory, my inventory is completely full. I'm going to run around a little bit to try and find that spider spawner, because I want the string. Since I've come all this way, I do want the string. So, it's not so much that I came all this way. Since I'm all the way down here, I do want the string. So, it was while I was heading up that I saw it. Oh, this is a dead end. Over here? No, I don't think so. Do not believe I came this way before, so this is all new. Creeper. Oh crap. I'm getting shot at. Oh, gold. Definitely, thing I will note for the future. And iron and creeper. Let's see. I think it, no, it's not that one. Got a good amount of iron. It's close, good. you're one of the things that... Oops. Collecting while I was up here. There it is. Those squidding sacks are... yeah. They are very useful for making certain things glow. As that, you know, kind of goes without saying, but... Hmm. Finding much. Which is okay. It's still probable that a lot of the stuff that I've seen in other mine shafts and stuff might be a little bit out of reach. Maybe it was a different mine shaft that I saw that in entirely, but I swore it was this one. Got a bit more string here, so that's something. And that was the dripstone I just fell on. That's what caused that damage. Oops, got stuck in the cobweb. Oh. All these fun little things that you can find in the game. Oh. And of course I fell right down in here. Let's see. Here. Aha! This is it. Alright. It's a fair ways away. There you go. Spawner should be deactivated. Oh yeah, this is a good amount of string. Okay. D6, so I can pick up 8 more. Let's place the torch directly on top of the spawner to ensure it's deactivated. Okay, not going down there right now. Some iron. Don't really think I need more lapis, but I can go ahead and grab it. I forgot about that. Here. Oh, there goes my sword. Alright, exploration is done for the day. Yep, exploration is done. Oh no, not happening. I'm not doing that. Okay, come on. Not unarmed, but I don't like using an axe. That way that goes to the zombie spawner I need to investigate. This is the way out. Make it a little bit brighter there. And here we go, heading out. 45 minutes left. So we just grab everything here. I'm then going to go AFK for a little bit while I sort out dinner plans. So let's go in and let's go back up to base. Alright, this way. Actually, there's one more thing I want to look into. I know my inventory is full, but I saw it the other day, and I didn't have any more torches to continue, so I figured that I would when I had a chance with torches. Well, I've got torches now. You could see from underground, and I think this is it, a mine shaft. From above ground. Alright. Let's note that. Confirmed it. Confirmed the location of it too, which is useful. And now let's get out of here. So I definitely don't want to be down here much longer. So, I will definitely say that this has been productive. I need another sword. But yeah, definitely productive. Got 3 diamonds out of it too, and so much iron. I think the fact that I'm a little short shouldn't be too big of an issue. Just means I'll need to change up my design a slight bit or come back down for more deep slate. And I'm not really wanting to come back down for more deep slate. So that just lets you know where I am in that whole conundrum there. But hey, it's daytime, so that means there's no enemies. Almost invariably, I've always found hostiles out here when I came out, but not this time, so. My cats really want to get in here right now. They're making a nuisance of themselves. And this pickaxe didn't have much more life left in it anyway. Okay. So, things that need to get smelted down go front and center in here. Dump that in there. Bring that over there. Do not believe that's going to be enough space, so. Let's grab what I got here, convert to blocks. Grab what I got, convert to blocks. So, and yeah, I'm just gonna sacrifice some space here. And put the lapis in the redstone like that. Got name tags. Oh, got bones. Where did I put name tags? Oh, they're right there. I had glow squid ink already. It's right there. Got cobwebs. String. Let's use this opportunity to place all of the steep slate in there, like that. Oh, didn't bring back much. Cobble deep slate I forgot about. It's in there, and then let's grab a bunch of bamboo and make a bunch of scaffolding. That I've taken care of one of the other issues that I was having, which is limited scaffolding, so. I'm out of sticks, so let's grab more sticks and make another sword. Alright. I'm gonna go and figure out dinner while that's smelting. So, because iron just went straight in. Yeah, I'll be just AFK for a brief little bit. So, let's, yeah, let's just do that. I'm just going to go down here into this little hidey hole and crafting table, bury myself in. Oops. There we go. All right, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm sorry about that, everyone. I've gone ahead and ordered dinner, so got that sorted. Oh, great. It's getting dark. But that's fine. So I'm going to go with the scaffolding I have and replace some of the stuff that I've taken down from before. And since I have so much of it to work with, I'm just going to grab a bunch of it and do what I can. So, start with, I need a consistent access point up to the next level here. There. Make sure that goes up high enough. And this from here should be, it looks like it goes plenty high enough. It even goes one block too high. Okay. It's fine. And from here, the next thing I'm going to do is a bit of work on these to bring them up to a point where they're more stable for the whole design. But I do need to replicate that on this side, because I think this side's going to start being more visible as it gets taller. With that said, I also need to go through the next phase of this, which is to bring everything in a block and to cap these off a bit. So I need dark oak fences. Ooh, sorry about that. I need dark oak fences, and I need lots of cobblestone fences. That is the wrong chest. So, got dark oak, which I don't have much dark oak, so I know I've got dark oak fences somewhere. A few dark oak fences. I need at least 2 per pillar. There's a total of 12 pillars, so I do not have enough. Let's grab this. And let's just convert all this to blocks. So, also going to need fence gates, but that's something a bit different, and I'm going to need spruce fence gates, not dark oak. That should be enough there. So what I was going to use the spruce for, but I'll use the dark oak for now, is to make sticks. Because I'm going to need the fence gates. I'll put the spruce up here. Okay. Spruce fence gates, I'm going to need a lot of them. Like I said, I'm going to need a lot of them. Alright, that should be good. So, got the fence gates, which the fence gates are going to, slightly dangerous, go in those slots underneath there to provide just a little bit more depth. But, you know, that's a little ways around, a ways down the line, because I didn't want to put... Oh no, phantoms. Inside my tower. To let you know just how large this space is. So, 3 phantoms. This is the first time I've encountered phantoms. So the way to deal with phantoms, in case you're ever interested, is hit them once. They'll fly off and they'll peel around. Got one coming down at me like so. They don't do a huge amount of damage, but they will accumulate over time. So, and they also do burn in sunlight, so... If you hit them just right, they'll actually peel off before they actually hurt you. So that one seems to be getting stuck on the bamboo and the walls, so... Nope, here it comes. And I just got a Phantom Membrane, which Phantom Membranes are used for slow-falling potions and to repair the Elytra until you have mending. Ouch. So, this guy is just... Yeah. I'm not exactly sure what species phantoms are supposed to be. If you want my personal opinion on it, they look like a weird cross between a bird and a stingray. And now it's on fire from the sunlight, and that'll kill it shortly. There we go. Threat dealt with. With that said, though, I'm also going to have to go do a bit of chopping down for those dark oak trees that I have over there. Because I just do not have enough wood. I've burned through all the dark oak I have so far, and I just simply do not have enough. So, let's go ahead and grab all this. And I'm not super concerned about collecting the saplings from this, but I still want to make sure that I'm ensuring I get as many saplings back as possible. That'll make this process just so much more functional. So, spruce saplings I'm far less concerned about. Far less concerned. So, the dark oak and most definitely the jungle. Oh yes, those I want to make sure I get as much back from those as possible. So, and this is the reason I was so willing to use all the dark oak logs I had on hand, because I knew I was going to come out here and chop these down. Dark oak logs, yeah, I could go chop down a dark oak forest, and I probably will eventually, just because the process of farming them is a little bit tedious. So, see, we're just waiting around until we get all the stuff, but that gave me more than a stack. Nice. Definitely nice. Debating if I should chop down one of these while those decay. I don't think it's worth it. Okay. I can just go around and break the leaves. Speed the process along a bit. Oh, there's another sapling, so... Oh, 3 saplings. And worst that could happen is I fall. This is the tree that I chopped down second, so... this will take the longer amount of time of the 2 for everything to break. Oops. Alright, well, we've got a total of 5. 6. I can replant. Just need... oh, there's an apple. 1 more beyond this point. Or 2 more. Nope, 1 more. I've got 7. Oh. Got the apple. I saw a stick moving. Yep, there we go. Some sticks. Even more sticks. Just waiting for another sapling. Come on. Okay, come on. Go up. Alright. Every so often I'll input a command in and it doesn't cooperate. And the issue isn't with my keyboard or the game, it's my hand. Basically be wanting my hand to do something and it be going, no! Alright, well, I only got 7 from that, which is potentially problematic. I'm going to replant just the 1 for now. And just the 1 for now. I think I'd probably need to look into getting a fortune hoe or something. I don't know. That's something I can look into when I have an abundant supply of materials to use for that. So, Silk Touch hoe is certainly higher on the priority list. Plus, I already have enough dark oak saplings, so I can already replenish the supply, so to speak. Let's go. Oh, nether wart growing is something else that I need to factor into this, but I think that's going to be another project for another time. Mostly because I don't really have any plans that will involve large amounts of nether wart, so I don't really need a very big operation for it. There we go. Alright, let's work on capping off what's here and work on building in the next layer of the design. So the next layer of the design is going to involve 2 major blocks. Okay, one of them is going to be the stair blocks. So I've got all this stuff in here. Got these, which are going to be used to cap it off, but I need lots of stair blocks. Probably at least that many converted to stairs. Not slabs, stairs. There we go. And then I can start working on the rest of the design, working my way out. So to make this work, I'm going to do a step inward on just this upper layer, and I'm going to use the stone bricks to kind of balance it. Okay? So this process is going to involve a fair bit of up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. So let's just get it over with, frankly. That's my priority at the moment. It's just simply getting it over with. Alright. Now, I'm also going to swap out my bow for that, because these go on top of the logs to try and balance them out. Okay? So I can easily work my way around them because there's plenty of space up here. Is it getting dark or it's raining? Oh. These will balance everything out quite nicely. And looks like I forgot about the two on this side. So, see? Even somebody who's trying to be very professional can forget some things. Now, unlike pretty much any other aspect of this build, I'm only going to be placing these in a few areas. Okay? And that's like this. Reason being is this is going to provide that balancing step inward. So if you go to a tower in real life, it always narrows towards the top. There's a reason for that. That's the only way they can handle the weight distribution of such a large structure. So for these blocks here, these two, I'm going to leave them as is because it's going to be, it would frankly be an absolute pain to try and balance and blend them with stairs. It could be done. I just don't have the patience for it. So on the inside, I'm going to do something slightly different. So I won't need as many stairs for that. But I think I overestimated how many stairs I would need by a bit. It's okay, though. And I could use something unusual, like, say, walls or something to balance this out, but I don't... That'll just simply detract or they'll just simply add an extra element that, one, will need to be balanced, but two, it's more stuff that I have to place. So... This is just simply far simpler. And building isn't always about making everything look super good or pretty or anything. It's all about trying to find something that works with the available tools. That's all it is. If you can find something that works within the available tools you've got, go for it. So this stripped log is going to go the stripped log look is going to continue going up from several of these. It's not going to just abruptly end. So I think that might actually be a better use of my time, is just to go and get as much of the dark oak logs as I can. So I might need to run to a dark oak forest. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do that. Let's make 2 of those. There's a bed. There's a bed. I know I have a bed somewhere. Did I really place a bed and forget it? I must have. I must have placed a bed and forgotten about it. Okay. Well, I'll shear the sheep when I get back. Let's go grab a bunch of dark oak from the dark oak forest, which is this way. And I can use that to get a few more saplings, apples, stuff like that. So I think I'm not going to finish this before I get back, but that's okay. This will be the last material that I need to gather in any significant quantity for the design, because I don't have anything else that I need. I can bone meal to get moss for other elements within it, but that's it. I've got pretty much everything else. I've got the soul sand for bubble elevators. Yeah. Alright, let's just make our way over to that dark oak forest and just chop down as many trees as I can. I probably need another 4, maybe 5 stacks of dark oak, plus the one I already have, so I think 4. I don't want to do 5. Oh, it's getting dark, so that's why I brought the bed. Hey, we're making good progress today, and despite our lack of effective tools and our questionable equipment, it's actually quite effective, so. And this initial base isn't going to have all the functions in it that I want right off the bat. That's going to take time. That is something that will take time. And I'm aware of that. I fully acknowledge that. Oh boy, more phantoms. Let's skip. There we go. And I'm just not going to bother with the phantoms right now. I can just let them burn. The fact that they spawned in is a small issue, but I hadn't been sleeping, so it happens. And I know it's on the other side of the water here. So it's just a little bit further to find the Dark Oak Forest. Yeah, I'm going the right way. No, last time I came this way, I second-guessed myself again, and it turned out that I was going the right way, so. Haven't gotten lost. It's just the Dark Oak Forest is a bit further from my base than it seems initially from my memories. I can see it, though, in the distance. There we go. Just keep going. Okay, I wasn't seeing it. I was seeing a regular forest, but it's over here. It's on the other side of that ridge, I guess. It isn't far. Oh. A couple hundred blocks at most. I burned through a lot of saturation coming out here. It's okay. Running and jumping does that. So, in real life, I'm actually pretty darn hungry too, so I ordered a meat lover's pizza. So, yes, I know I'm a carnivore. So, actually, that's something that I need to plan out. So, I plan out at least I aim to plan out my dietary schedule for an entire year at a time. So, each month has a different type of focus and stuff. And I'll do that with I'll couple that with going into the gym as well. So, month of February is carnivore month. Meat, only meat. Okay, I did this last time too. Dark Oak Forest is over here. Ran too far to the one side. Ended up missing the Dark Oak Forest. Oh. Come on. Savannah. Okay. I might have run by it. I cannot wait until I get an elytra. So, like I said, end busting is next weekend. That 100%. Killing the dragon, end busting next weekend. So, that is gonna be my Saturday. Unless I get called into work. Let's not dwell on that possibility, though. Please. I don't even want to think about it. Yeah, it's possible. I don't want it to be. It's possible. Yeah. Oh. I remember talking last night about project I've been working on for 3 months and stuff, and it's just like, yeah, next week's gonna be an intense week. Dark Oak Forest is over that way. Okay, I know where I am now. I know where I am now. Oh. There's a lot of jungles in the area, a lot of savanna, which I'm happy for. Savanna is pretty cool. But let's go over here and get ourselves the dark oak that we need. Okay, come on, really? Birch Forest. There's dark oak on the other side of it, though. See a different leaf type. And it's an oak tree. I must have run by it. Yeah, I've got this birch forest here, which I need to burn down. Oh, and I've eaten through all my run through all my saturation. Well, worst case scenario, I don't get to the dark oak forest, and I end the stream before that. But I'd love to be able to do that. But my sense of direction seems to have failed me. So. Got that birch forest wrapping around over there. That's literally just a dead end. This is not ideal. That was also not ideal. Guess there's an easy way out, though. So, suffice to say, right now, my aim is to still end the stream at 7 o'clock, restart up again at 8 o'clock, so I can, have a chance to eat dinner. But if the doorbell rings for the delivery before then, that'll be when the stream ends. So, I apologize. It's not ideal, but I do need to plan for the possibility. Birch is so gross. Okay, there's the birch tree that got sliced in half up on the hilltop there. Don't recall such an extensive birch forest. I mean, I've seen one in the distance, but I don't recall running through one. Huh. I didn't go the wrong way. What the heck did I miss? Apparently, the dark oak forest, which is right there. I must have walked right by it. Yeah, I did. Oh, I feel so stupid. Alright, well, found the dark oak forest. Alright, let's just go until I get all the wood I need. I know that's not a very well-defined point, but, well. With that said, I've got 13 minutes here, so let's just see how fast I can chop down all this wood. Oh, actually, it looks like dinner was just delivered. So, that said, I'm going to give it a couple more minutes. Because my roommate just went in and grabbed it. He's awesome. So, I'll just chop down 1 or 2 more trees beyond this one. And then I'm going to call it a stream until the next one, which will be at 8 o'clock. I'm going to go ahead and schedule that one immediately after I'm done here. So... yeah, so no one has to worry about, missing it or anything. If you want to set up a reminder, if you have reminders set up, this is the opportunity to do that, and that is a cave back in there, so I should be careful. So, that said, though, we are powering through this particular hurdle. we'll resolve it shortly. And then I'm going to build my starter base. I'm going to finish that up tonight because I want that done. I want to be able to have a safe place. I want to be able to have just something secure that is constantly going to be providing me with useful resources. So, and that's what I have in mind. So, I've got the only thing I'm missing that would be nice to have in this would be a couple of redstone farms that require slime blocks. It's unfortunately something I do not have right now, and I've not even located a swamp. That is actually mildly frustrating. I haven't found a swamp at all. So, slime is something that's going to be tricky. So, but, oh well. That was also kind of an ulterior motive of the expedition on the water yesterday. Try and locate a swamp. Because in my experience, in my luck, they're almost always right next to ocean bodies. But not last night. Nope, no luck there. So let's place a few torches because it's getting dark. Yeah, skip the night. I don't want to have to deal with it. One of the unfortunate things about the dark oak forest is that it's almost always dark enough for mobs to spawn in. So, yeah, almost always dark enough. Sometimes you'll get lucky and it'll be just bright enough in certain areas that they won't spawn in, but still spawn in other areas. So, yeah, it's tricky. So, anyway, if anyone has any suggestions for things I can do during the week while I'm prepping, mostly it's going to be villagers I'm going to be focusing on, but if you have anything that you want me to try and work on, such as an automatic melon or pumpkin farm, or dripstone farm, I'm more than willing to do that while waiting for villagers to breed up and, you know, reset and everything. So there is a certain amount of time involved in this stuff. I won't be doing an iron farm, but that's a creeper. See what I meant about things being able to spawn in? Okay. That was fun. No, it wasn't. But we're getting lots of saplings dropping, so... I didn't want him blowing up on the logs I just chopped, because that would have been a waste. So, if the block is intact when the creeper blows up, it doesn't destroy the item on the ground. But if the block isn't intact and it's just an item floating on the ground when the creeper explodes, yeah, it destroys it. It's a good way to lose a lot of things. So, it's unfortunate, but it does happen, so... anything that causes an explosion can do that. Withers especially. So if you die fighting the wither, very likely the next skull it launched at you just before you died is going to destroy your items. So, anyway, my inventory is filling up quite nicely though. So I will soon have more than enough logs for what I need for this next couple of steps. But yeah, see, as you can see, all this stuff is falling down. Oop, there's a log I missed. And as I start clearing the areas that are closer to where the trees are clearing the areas around here, the leaves will decay more and more. So I know I've got a couple more trees past what I said I would, but I do want to try and get as close to 7 as possible, because that's what I said I would stream until. And I'm going to get this. Alright. Alright. I tell you though, I am hungry. I'm looking forward to this pizza. Alright. With that said though, I've gone ahead and gotten quite a bit here. I just need exactly one more stack to meet my goal, which I can go ahead and do that now. I'm not going to hop off. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Then I'll hop off. So I'll make sure I have that done. So I said 4 or 5, maybe 6 stacks. I'm going to go for just the 5 and just limit my use of the dark oak in certain places for the decoration on the interior. That's okay. The interior is going to have a lot of spruce in the decoration anyway, so that's okay. And that's the log of another tree, the trunk of another tree over there. So when the dark oak trees are planted close together, they do have a tendency to grow into each other. So, all right, almost there. It's unavoidable, but hey, you get what you get. So. And at least this time I don't need to bring villagers from a desert village on the other side, or not on the other side, but 400 or 500 blocks away. There's another village just outside of the harbor. I've got a villager in the harbor. Or I've already got one villager. Okay. Yay, more saplings. So, yeah. It will be relatively easy to relocate the villagers. With that said, though, I'm just going to run around real quick to make sure I didn't miss anything. And then yeah, everything's all clear. Oop, apple and a sapling. Alright. Well, thank you everyone for tuning in. It is much appreciated. I'm going to call it a night. Oh, not call it a night. I'm going to call it a stream for now. And I'm going to schedule the next stream for 8 o'clock. That's in a little over 1 hour from now. And that's when we're going to get back in and put our nose, or I'm going to put my nose to the grindstone. And I'm going to finish my starter base. So, with that all said, thank you everyone for tuning in. I'm just going to keep jumping around and grabbing this stuff. Thank you everyone for tuning in. This has been Wolfe, and I hope you're having a wonderful Saturday. See you in an hour.